Next one. Should we do it together, or should I allow you to do it first? Let's do it together. I'll give you a chance for the next one to tackle it first. Okay? Let's analyze. Remember the key. When you analyze, where possible, indicate the given information on the diagram. Let me take you through it. In the figure, here is the figure. TP and TS are tangents. Check. TP, TS are tangents. Already from there, you must be able to recall it from the problem that we did earlier. Tangents drawn from the same point outside the circle are equal in length. Once it is given that TP is equal to TS is the direct information, indirectly, they want you to know that this side is equal to this one. TP is equal to TS. Why? Remember, tangents drawn from the same point outside the circle are equal in length. That's why we say TP is equal to TS. And then it will then mean triangle PST becomes an isosceles triangle, meaning that P1 will then also be equal to S1. You already mark with an X. P1 is also equal to S1 is an X, because P1 is given as X. It means S1 will also be equal to X. We're just analyzing the rider. It's a geometric rider, this one. We are just analyzing it. R is a point on the circumference of the circle. Here is R. It's a point on the circumference of the circle. Q is a point on PR. Fine, thank you. And Q1 is equal to P1. Let's mark them. Q1. This is Q1, which is equal to P1. So P1 is given in terms of X. It means Q1 is also equal to X. Those are the equal angles. It's very much important, given. And every given information, we need to use information, because that information is given to enable you to solve the problems. So it's given P1 is equal to Q1. So if P1 is X, it means Q1 is also X. We are just analyzing. We haven't yet even started with the solution of the problem. We are just analyzing. Let P1 be equals to X, okay? P1 already marked X there. So already, even before you try and attempt to answer the questions, you can see that S1, Q1, P1, those are the equal angles. From analyzing the diagram, the geometric rider, you just analyze the geometric rider. Now, let's go to the questions. The first question states, prove that TQ is parallel to SR. Prove that TQ is parallel to SR. Ask yourself the question, when? When will TQ be parallel to SR? Once you've got two lines that are parallel to each other, you've got a number of theorems that we can apply. If alternating angles can be equal, which alternating angles are those? If Q2 can be equal to S3. If the corresponding angles can be equal, which angles are corresponding? You can see if Q1 is equal to R. Those are the corresponding angles. Because we want to prove that, the question states, prove that TQ, here is TQ, TQ is parallel to SR. We want to prove that. So for us to prove that, it's either the corresponding angles will be equal, or the alternate angles will be equal, or the co-interior angles will be supplementary. Angle R plus Q3 plus Q2 will give you 180 degrees. So that's why I say every time you are asked to prove, ask yourself a question, when? And then look at the given information. Look at the given information. And then what do? You first start with the information, the given information. Where is it applicable? How can we use it to prove, like in this case, how can we use X here, this X here, even that one, to prove that TQ is parallel to SR? I always say, you ask yourself a question, when? Others will say if Q2 can be equal to S3. But look at Q2 and S3. Do you have information on them? At the moment we don't. But X, already we know this one. So if Q1 can be equals to angle R, ask yourself a question, when? When will TQ be parallel to SR? If Q1 is equals to R. Why do I choose that one? Because already I've got information about this. And from, if PT is a tangent, you already think of the tan chord. Let's work it out then. I think some of you already see the solution. Because ultimately, what is our destination? We want to prove that Q1 is equal to R. Because if Q1 can be equal to R, then it means TQ will be parallel to SR. Let's go. Number 1, P1 is 5.1. P1 is equals to R. P1 is equals to R. Reason? Tan chord. P1 is equals to R. Tan chord. Again, remember, P1 is equals to Q1. This is the given information. From the given, remember this statement, Q1 is equals to P1. It's given information. This one is given. It's a given information, this one. From the two statements, what conclusion can you draw? The first, P1 is equals to R, P1 is equals to Q1. From the two statements, we can therefore draw a conclusion that angle R is equals to Q1. Therefore, angle R is equals to Q1. Look at Q1 and R. What is the relation between the two angles? Here, the reason for us to say angle R is equals to Q1 is because they are both equals to angle P1. But then we say the question is now, what is the relation between Q1 and R? You can see they lie on top of these two lines. Therefore, those are the corresponding angles. So it means in this case the corresponding angles are equal. And remember, corresponding angles will only be equal if and only if they lie on parallel lines. That's why now we therefore draw a conclusion that it therefore means TQ is parallel to SR. Why do I say this line TQ is parallel to SR? The reason is that because the corresponding angles are equal. Because corresponding angles are equal. That is the reason. First part of the problem done. We wanted to prove that TQ is parallel to SR. Now, because we have proven that, we mark that on the diagram. Mark them. This one, this line is now parallel to this one. We have proven that.